What up, world? Back again. It is the Country Rap Report. Yours truly, VicXL.
Yours truly, Cason Mac.
What's up? How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Coming at you live from Cambridge, Massachusetts, 3 blocks from Harvard Square. Just blessed to be here.
What's the weather like up there?
Freezing cold. It is. Everything is iced over. I fell like 3 times going to the store today.
Oh shit, you be falling?
I be falling. I ain't got no aura anymore.
That's crazy. So being back in being back home, are you missing the South yet?
A little bit, to be honest, but I can handle the cold weather, so I'm okay.
All right. What type of shoes do you wear in the cold weather?
I always wear J's, to be completely honest. I don't do boots anymore. I guess I'm just vain like that.
So you out walking around in the snow in J's?
Yeah, it's probably a crime, right?
I don't know. I'm sure the Jordan Corporation would like to know how your J's hold up to the snow. I'm sure that would be something very interesting for them to know.
Yeah, it would be. They're not holding up too well, but it's whatever. I paid for them.
Hey, they're made for dunking, not sliding.
Exactly. Hey, one day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for tuning in to the Country Rap Report. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit your notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime we drop content. Country Rap Report. Make sure you check the Country Rap Report playlist. This is episode 300, and I don't know what the other part is, but we're well into our 300s. If you haven't had opportunity, we introduced Cason Mac last episode, and he is now a permanent part of the Country Rap Report. And you know what we do? We are the number one source. The number one source. They told us. Somebody told us. They told us that we are the number one source in the genre of country rap. So we are here to give you country rap hot topics and our reviews on some of the hottest videos in the game. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have four videos for you guys today that we're going to go over. And a lot of people say, why don't you guys play the video and talk? Because we are not a reaction channel.
No.
We are not a reaction channel. What we do is we will put the link of each and every video in the description. That way you can go check out the videos. That way the artists can get all their proper royalties for their videos getting played. But we want you to, listen to our opinion of these songs. Hopefully they're helpful, beneficial, or they'll at least entertain you, the viewer, the listener. What you think, Casey?
I think that's just about right. Again, not a reaction channel, just here to give you guys our honest opinions. And Vic knows a lot more than I do, so please bear with me.
Vic don't know anything. Vic is drinking tomato beer.
Hey, if it works, it works. Got to get that buzz.
All right, so let's get into it. First video of the episode. I'm going to bookend these two videos for a reason. And that reason is going to be like, stay over there, stay over there, stay over there. No fighting, no fighting, no fighting. So we're going to bookend these two videos, and you will know why I bookend them at the end of the show. But we're going to bookend these two videos. So we're going to show off the day. First video of the day that we will be discussing will be JustTrae. And the name of the video is Hope. The name of the video is Hope. Cason, I want you to jump in first and let the people know how you felt about the video, what you observed, what you've seen, and just your overall opinion.
So, okay. First off, JustTrae. My name is Cason Mac. Nice to meet you. I'm a big fan of yours. I love your music. I listen to a ton of your stuff. I think you're a very talented artist. And I mean, Turbulence, your song with Church, you were spazzing out, bro. Like, there is no doubt you can spit. Like, there's no doubt that you've put a lot of hours in and you have practiced your craft and you know what you're doing. You're not an amateur. We talk a lot about how in country rap we don't really have the same funding for high quality videos, so we're basing it kind of off that bracket. So for Hope, I thought it was a great song. I listened to the song separate from the video, and then I watched the video. I didn't really think the video contributed too much. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because sometimes a video will tank a song and it'll change your perception of it in a negative way. I didn't really think it changed my perception at all. I thought it was more like a visualizer. I thought JustTrae did a great job. He seemed very comfortable on camera. And I thought the location for the shoot was good. Good atmosphere. I like those little scenes of him looking in the mirror. And when he talked about, I'm afraid to go to church, and it, switched over to the scene of the church, that was good too. I thought that was thematic and consistent. The one thing I would say is, I've been following you for a long time, believe it or not. I know I'm new here, but I've been following you for years, Trey. And I knew you before you were in country rap. For example, in your song Make It, but way before you were in country rap, you had a whole different style and vibe to you. And you were shooting videos in completely different atmospheres, different locations. You had a whole different vibe. You weren't the country guy. And I don't mean to rant, but now being in country rap, it seems like you're kind of transitioning more into that persona. And I just want to encourage you to stay you. I think you're a very authentic artist, but don't be afraid to throw some J's on or some ripped jeans or an Ohio jersey, like you did back in the day, because I think that's you. I think that's your vibe. You know what I mean? You don't need to flex all Carhartt, because we got 1,000 guys flexing all Carhartt. And be you, because your music speaks for itself. And great video. I would say great video. Overall, great song, great video.
Okay. What I took from JustTrae Hope, first of all, I agree with all your sentiments. JustTrae is an amazing artist. He is definitely upper echelon when it comes to bars. Like in the country rap community, he is definitely, I would say JustTrae might be top 10, top 15 when it comes to bars in the genre of country rap. That's based off the people I've heard. There might be some better verses I haven't heard, but based off the people I've heard, just less than 2 years of me listening to him, he's definitely in top 15 barsmiths in the genre of country rap. This song Hope, it really touched me. I love how it came on. It was very cinematic, and it had I don't even know what that was, a sample. I don't know if it was a poem or what it was, but the backdrop, it was like a country scene of, like drifting down the country road, and you had this poetic like saying that was going on before the song started. That really catch my attention. Now they did reuse that scene throughout the video, which was really, really cool. He starts the song off with the hook. I love when Trey does certain melodies, and I love the melody of this hook. A lot of times on his hook, it seems like extended bars, but this was melodic, and I liked it, and it set the tone. All the nature scenes were really, really dope. Being in the woods, him sitting on the brick embankment. I really liked the scene when he spoke about speaking to his shadows, and it seemed like he was behind himself. That scene was perfect timing, and I agree with you about the scene where he talked about not going to church and seeing like the cathedral top. I thought that was really, really cool, and a lot of thought put into that. Now, from what I've been told, I think JustTrae shoots his own videos, him and maybe his fiance, girlfriend, or wife. They've done an amazing job bringing JustTrae to life with limited funds and limited scenery. I think they've done an amazing job, and it's almost a perfect depiction of who JustTrae is. Like, he's JustTrae. I've seen some of the video you've seen where he rocked the J's and he had the jersey, but now he's JustTrae. He's just this simple, common guy who spits bars, and I really enjoyed this video. It was a very reflective song, and he said something in it that I live by. He said, "My dreams never sleep," and that's something that I think we all should somewhat live by. Your
Mhm.
dreams never sleeping, always pursuing your dreams, and that was what I got from this song, Hope. There's no matter what's going on in your life, there's always hope that it can be a better situation, a better day, a better whatever the case may be. I really enjoyed the song. I really enjoyed the video. It was just reflective. It was almost like one of them songs I just want to fire up and just be like, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
that's it.
So,
It's
but
just like it's like
I
classic.
also agree with
No, you go ahead.
you. Say again. No, but I agree with you. Um, as long as he's being super authentic to who he is,
Hmm.
I'm cool with it.
Hmm.
I'm cool.
I completely agree. And Just Trey is an authentic guy, you know. I also wanted to say one more thing. From the visual perspective, this is something I think about a lot. Um, which is in terms of presentation, Just Trey isn't like, not to be weird. Just Trey is a good-looking guy. You know, he's young too. And who do people want to watch when they go to the movies and when they're watching music videos? They want to see beautiful people. That's just unfortunately classically
Mhm.
the way it is. And Just Trey, you're a good-looking guy. You're not, someone who needs to hide behind jewelry or, fancy cars, or you got to have a gimmick. And that's a special thing, not to need to have a gimmick, because you have everything you can use. So I really believe you can attract a wider audience. People are going to want to watch you because, just to put it out there, you're easy to look at. You're talented. You got bars. So I would tap into that, even be a little arrogant about it. This is a small genre. You got your youth going for you, and people want to watch young people. So I really think you can appeal to a lot of, younger fans.
I agree. I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. All right. Uh, on to the next. You know what? Before we get to the next video, I want to do it this way now. Everybody, please, again, the link to the video is in the description. If you haven't seen this video, please check it out. And I need y'all to do me a favor. I want y'all right now to go over to Instagram right now. Go to Instagram and follow my guy JustTrae, and that's at the real JustTrae. TheRealJustTrae. Follow the real JustTrae. Right now, he's sitting at 31K on Instagram. Let's get him up, 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 up. Make sure you follow him and let him know you heard us talking about him on the Country Rap Report. Let him know.
Let them know.
All right.
Tag him.
All right. Next up, we got Mr. Keith Cash. And the name
Oh,
of this joint is How's Raised. I'll start this one off. All right, so the video was directed by Chance. I haven't seen a lot of visuals directed by Chance, but salute to Chance for putting together a very, very nice video. This video was a lot like Just Trey's video. I didn't know we would be putting them together like that. The scenery was almost the same. It was a lot of like trail scenes, wood scenes. The difference in the videos, I feel like, was this nice Ford Bronco. That Ford Bronco was dope. Keith Cash, I don't know if that's your Ford Bronco, but if it is, I like Fords. I like Toyotas too, but I like that Ford Bronco, and it was really, really dope. Great usage of it. I like and again, going back to what you said about Trey, I like when, hey man, I like when artists like hip hop is country rap is a place where we talk about our inner feelings, but we
yeah.
also can show our confidence. So, hey man, don't be afraid to show your nice ride. It
Mhm.
gives people something to punch up to. It gives them something to punch up to. So, great uses of the Ford Bronco. Um,
Mhm.
the stream scene that stream scene was really, really nice. I could see myself going hang out at that stream, me and Keith Cash kicking it, maybe eating some edibles or, smoke on a little good. Chance did an amazing job. All this video was very, very clear. It was synced very, very well. What I took from the song as well as the video is, number one, all of us was raised differently. We're always raised differently. But take the morals and the principles from how you was raised and try to turn them into something positive. Everybody you start with ain't going to be who you're going to end up with. But stand true to how you was raised, especially if you think you was raised right. Stand true. And that's what I get like from Keith Cash. Like, to me, Keith Cash is an artist of redemption. He's always talking redemption. He's had some things in his life occur, but he's bounced back to become that guy. Even in this song, he talks about his father passed at a very, very early age, and now he's the man. And there are people who have that story. If you work on being the man, even if you're working on being the woman, work on being the man, the person that shows that you came from a good place and you're going to end up in a good place. Now, he had a bar in there that said, never give up and stand on your word. Hey, man, I live by that also. I don't think I'll ever give up on anything I'm attempting to do. And my word is my bond. I stand on the words that come out of my mouth. And if the words that come out of my mouth are wrong and it's brought to my attention that I'm wrong, I stand on an apology. I stand on my word. And I think that's very, very important. I really like this song, How I Was Raised. Keith Cash, he made the freshman list, and he's definitely one of those people, if you don't know him, got to check him out. What you got for it, Casey?
Dude, great points, man. You're getting me excited because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm a bit of a Keith Cash fan. I didn't think I was going to be. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but I've really become a Keith Cash fan. Where do I begin? So to start, the Bronco, going back to what I was saying about JustTrae, people like to look at beautiful things, right? That's what people turn the TV on for. They want to see something, and they want to be, transported to a state of euphoria. You know what I mean? They want an atmosphere. And the Bronco, you didn't flex it too much. It wasn't too much, but you sort of, presented it. And I thought that it added a certain beauty to the video. And I thought the video was well shot. I thought it was good quality. I thought, I'm going to be real with you. I thought the fit was nice, dude. The jeans with the Carhartt and the backwards cap and the boots. I thought you were looking nice. I'm going to be honest. Like, I thought you had some drift there. And by the way, I want those jeans. So Keith Cash, if you could leave a comment below about where you got those jeans, please do so. Yeah. Sooner rather than later, please. Anyway. So yeah, I thought all of that was great, but aside from the materialistic side of the video, I thought the song was great. I think Keith Cash is really doing a great job. He's really moving up the ranks within the genre, especially coming from absolutely nowhere. Like, he just spawned in pretty much pretty shortly ago. I thought it was a great song. I thought it was a great video. And I thought that it really captivated. It really captured, the principles of the song, going from zero to something. And he's still going. That's why I liked those scenes of him walking down the road of, that beaten up neighborhood. Because it's kind of like he's still moving towards something. And I feel like that the video really captured that. The one note I had was, on the scenes where it zoomed in on you, Keith, I would say just do your best to look at the camera. I mean, you looked good. You looked pretty comfortable, but I think you could become even more comfortable, and that's going to make the video even more moving, and it's really going to capture your message a little bit more. And I would even say, don't be afraid to be even more vulnerable and even more introspective in your songs. I thought this was a great start, maybe even an opening chapter to an album, just there's so much material in that song that he could really expand on, and I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I agree. I agree. That's one of the reasons he made the freshman cover. I expect to hear a lot more from him, and I expect his career to blossom. And I'm here to watch his growth.
Absolutely.
What you need to do, Cason, what you need to do is tell him your size. He might watch this video and send you a pair of those jeans.
I'm a 34. I'm a 34.
34 what? 36, 32?
Oh, 34. I'm a 34.
34, 34?
32, 34.
Okay.
32, 34. Right. So, Keith, I'll send you my address. Hit me up.
All right. Hey, Keith Cash, inbox Cason Mac on Instagram, and he'll get, hey, man, you might get some jeans. You never know, Cason. You never know. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make sure, again, check out the video. The link is in the description. Check out Keith Cash on Instagram at KeithCash417. That's KeithCash 417. Man, let's get him up. I can't even believe the amount of followers he has. Like, that's not even fair. I'm not even going to say the number. He should have way more followers. How many followers? Maybe I'm on the wrong page. Am I on the right page?
He's only got 730 followers.
Yeah, that's
not
man.
Right.
Let's get this guy up. This guy is. Maybe his page got hacked because he has a check. He has a check.
He's got the check. He's got
that don't seem right. I don't know. It don't seem right. But let's push him up. Let's push him up. All right, next video we have. It's by an artist who goes by the name of Josepe. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Josepe. Yes. It's Josepe. The name of the video is Let Me Talk. Now, this is a virtually newcomer when it comes to me. I've never heard of this gentleman before. The video came across my timeline. He's definitely part of my algorithm. I sent it to Cason. I was like, Cason, check it out. And we're going to talk about it on this episode. So we're going to start with you, Cason.
Okay. It's Joseph. Forgive me, whatever your name is. You can tell us what the correct pronunciation is. We'll get it right someday. Anyway, I'm going to call you Joseph for right now. So Joseph. I did a little research on you. It says Joseph is from Australia, somewhere out in the sticks, as we can see in the video. He's definitely got something of a country rap vibe going for him, even if he's not exactly in this genre. I thought the video was good. Not quite as high quality as these last videos we discussed, but that's no one's fault. You know, it's hard to produce a high quality video, and this seemed like it seems like he's kind of early on in his career to have that kind of quality anyway. So there's no judgment there. My only complaint is that he didn't really seem to be squared in the frame very much. He was sort of like walking. Most of it was him walking forward towards the camera, and someone was obviously holding it and walking back to match him. And no offense meant, but I didn't really know where to look, and I felt like it didn't really capture you. So I wasn't sure what I was trying to, what was supposed to be brought to my attention there. Otherwise, I thought the song was good. I would say you're definitely headed down a good path, and I thought the song was good. What do you think, Vic?
I actually agree with you. I didn't think it was always. I think the way he was walking, he was always framed a little bit to the left. Yes. Maybe that was where they planned it. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because he's tall, because he appears to be pretty tall.
Yes.
I'm glad you've done the research to find out he was from Australia, because I definitely, when listening to it, realized that wasn't a native tongue, and it sounded like he was from somewhere. So I'm glad you did do the research and find out he's from Australia. Me as a whole, The one thing that confused me about the video, and I would love if he comes in the chat or if anybody knows him, ask him, was it really raining? Because there was only one scene where it appeared that the water was hitting the ground, and that was because it was puddled. Other than that, I wasn't sure if it was raining because he didn't look wet.
No.
He did not ever look wet. And I'm like, is it raining? And I kept looking at the ground and it didn't seem like the rain. I don't know if that was an effect or not. If it wasn't raining, then you should have kept that effect off, because that actually, I ended up paying more attention to the rain than I did the song and the actual visual.
And
that's my takeaway from it.
Not to mention all those effects he added to the video. And again, no offense meant, but when you add all those cheesy little effects, it makes the video seem cheesy. And I think it takes away from the song. So again, I didn't know if it was raining or not either. It could have been another, dollar store effect for all I know.
But
overall, I just want to say real quick, overall, I feel like you, Vic, I didn't realize he was Australian until after I listened to the song. So I wasn't even sure what I was hearing at first. And then I'm like, oh, he has an accent. And then I re-listened to it. I'm like, okay, he can spit. Like, this shit's pretty fire. You know what I mean? And he's got bars. He's got skills. He's just not American. And I thought it was a great song, other than some of the technical difficulties of the video. But if I had not watched the video and listened to the song, I feel like I would have enjoyed it more.
Yeah, I agree with you. If I didn't watch the video and listen to the song and realize that he was Australian, then I would have even got past the language barrier. But the concept of Let Me Talk, I do like the fact that it's basically him speaking to the universe. Mm-hmm. And he's on God's plan and what God has planned for his life. And there's a piano sample. Anybody in the chat, anybody watching this show, if you can let me know, there's a piano sample in there that stumped me the entire song. I don't know what that sample is, what that loop is. It was incredible. I like it. It's a song that I have liked in the past, and it was great usage of the sample. Again, I think it's a great song. I think if anything, the visual may have took away from the song for that one reason. That rain effect, because I'm sure that if me and you both noticed it and never talked about it, then other people would notice the same thing. But the respective aspect of him walking down what appears to be his neighborhood of his community, I thought that was cool. I had no issue with that. Let me talk, man. Speaking to the universe, manifestation. Life is about manifestation, speaking things to an existence. And for that, I appreciate the song. I just would make next time I will make my visuals better, or just shoot it. Forget any graphics. Mm-hmm. Because if I find out that it wasn't raining, then my question is, what the hell made you want to act like it was raining? Because you got on short pants. You got on short pants. You don't look wet at all. And I'm sure by the time you shot this whole video, you would be drenched, because that was a good amount of rain. You should have been drenched. I think this would have been cool just walking down the street, talking to the universe.
Yeah.
We didn't need the rain. But I agree with Cason. You can spit. You definitely can spit. And it makes me want to listen to other artists who are doing hip hop, who are doing country rap in Australia. I want to hear other people with your native tongue, because you can spit. And if other people in Australia are spitting like you, then I'm sure y'all have an amazing culture.
Oh, yeah. And real quick, shout out FJ Outlaw, my guy. He says in one of his interviews, he said he has a fan base in Australia, and that he has fans who are so dedicated to him that they actually have tattoos of his lyrics and of his name. So it makes me think that culture, even though it's halfway across the world, may have some similarities. And I've always heard Australia is incredibly similar to the US. So, hey, country rap Australia.
Maybe Joseph has a FJ Outlaw. It's possible that maybe Joseph has a FJ Outlaw tattoo. I don't know.
Maybe. Hey, I'll keep your secret safe.
All right. So make sure again, y'all can hit that link check out the video to let me talk about Joseph and follow him on Instagram at Joseph1, JOSEPEONE, JOSEPEONE. And Joseph, or anybody in your account, get in the chat and let us know, are we butchering your name or are we saying it correctly? All right. Now, going back to the numbers, he's at 5,000. He's at 5,000 followers. And Keith Cash is at under 1,000. That's weird, bro. That's weird.
Very weird.
But maybe it's everybody in Australia. Maybe everybody in Australia is following Joseph.
The entirety of Australia.
All right, so let's get to the last video of this episode. It's by Brodnax.
My man Brodnax,
the OG. And the name of this joint is Wi-Fi. All right, I'm gonna start by saying this. If a name isn't said in a record, it's not fair for fans to say he's talking about you. Right. All right, I've already seen videos to where people are saying, I heard you made a video about me, or my people are saying you're dissing me in a song. He never once, unless I didn't hear it correctly, said a name. So there's no need. That's why I done this at the beginning of the show. Y'all stay over there and y'all stay over there. There's no need to anybody to be mad about anything. It's just a song. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Me and Cason are here to bring the peace and bridge the gap. Calm down. All right. Wi-Fi. I've always stated that Brodnax is one of the most, I don't even know if it's fair to say he's underrated now. But he's definitely one of my favorite artists in the genre of country rap. I'm gonna go to the end of this video and then come back to the beginning, because at the very, very end, he talks about his introduction to country rap and what he thought about country rap in 2018 and how he thought it was just a bunch of corny white guys rhyming. And he talks about how family orientated the genre is and how the genre embraced him. And that made him want to push forward, push for unity, push for peace, and push for equality in the genre. And I share that same story. I came to country rap in 2020, and the genre has embraced me, even though, you know, I've had accomplishments throughout the world of hip hop for over 20 years. Country rap embraced me with open arms when it came to my knowledge, when it came to my creation. They've always been supportive, and it made me feel like home. And he speaks on that at the end of this song, how the genre has made him feel like he found a home. And for that, Brodnax, I salute you. I'm sure there are a lot of people who feel that way. Country rap is like home. Cason is from New York, but he's found a home within the genre. So I love that. Matter of fact, he could have started the song with that, but him ending it was dope. Now, let's get to the video. He shot this video. Now, y'all going to be mad at me. I don't know if this was considered a creek or is this a damn swamp, because he's in Louisiana. So it could be either or. I didn't see no gators, but it could be being in it, just water up to the waist. He's got the kids on the four-wheeler riding around in it. They're on the mini bikes. Man, hey man, this video looks so damn fun. This is what I imagine a mud event or a redneck rave is like. Like, I can't swim, so I probably want to get out there because I'll be scared I'll damn drown. But it looks so fun. You know, I don't know if it's a river, it's a creek, if it's a swamp. Y'all let me know in the chat what the hell body of water this shit was. But, hey man, great uses of the four-wheeler, great uses of the mini bike. Hey man, your kids are not afraid at all, because they got out there and definitely did their thing and completely wilded out and had fun out there in that water. Now he talks about, now this is a very, very interesting line. He talked about carrying people or attempting to carry people, but they wouldn't let him. Have you ever been in that position in life, Cason, where you really want to help a person, but they won't even let you? They push you out the damn way.
Definitely. I've definitely been in
You've been in
some
situations like that?
I've definitely been in some relationships where that was the case. I think a lot of people have. Because you make someone's demons your own demons, and then they're content with you carrying those demons off for them. They don't want your help. They want to project. And then you're left with the pain.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So the fact that he touched on that, and I think it was a very era-driven record or song, because Wi-Fi. What would we do without our Wi-Fi? What would we do if we can't wake up in the morning and hit that cell phone, see what's going on? So I think it was very time appropriate. I'm not going to say it was some subliminals in there. I'll let you guys say that. I just think it was a cool song, and he's one of the dopest people to touch the mic. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I love the video; has amazing replay value. Absolutely. What you got on that?
Man, just to start off, dude, it is my dream being from New York to go mudding. It's been my dream to go mudding for at least 2 years now. So if anyone is out there and wants to take me mudding, please take me mudding. Please. Like, let me have that one cathartic experience. I'm begging you. Okay. Anyway. And hey, Brodnax, if you're shooting another mud hole video, I'd love to get in. I'd love to get on a 4-wheeler and play back up. So hit me up. Anyway, so I thought the scenery was great. I thought it was fun. Like, I felt like I was having a blast just watching them have fun, and it just seemed like it was the real country. Like, this is how the young guns in the country, spent their free time. And I felt like I was kind of immersed into the culture there for a bit. Because it starts with the young people, and Brodnax, obviously, he knows that. He's a smart guy, and he implemented that into his video. It's not just about me; it's about the young generation, and he's all about the young generation of country rap. So that really seems like a constant theme, bringing the young people into the game. And he's constantly giving flowers. He's a really humble guy, and he can spit. From what we saw in this video and this song, it's just a great showcase of his talents, and I thought he did great. I thought the video was great. I thought I like that you were wearing the waiter with the knee-high boots. It really immersed me into the narrative. I thought it was a lot of fun. And one line I wanted to highlight was, he says, "I traded in all my friends for fake followers on my phone." And you were talking about what happens if the Wi-Fi goes out. Then he's going to lose all his followers and he has nobody. And I thought that was a really dark twist, because country rap is so reliant on social media now. How would we even communicate if our Wi-Fi went down, right?
Right.
And who do you lose in the process? So I thought he really brought some darker themes into it while having fun. And I thought that was really well done. Great job, Brodnax.
Definitely great job. Actually, out of the 4 songs that we've talked about today, it was actually my favorite. I hate the fact that he didn't give credit to who shot the video. I don't know if it was something he done himself. But whoever did it, it was a great job. I didn't see a lot of scenes that should have been cut out, and I loved how he ended it. I'm assuming that was his daughter, with her sitting in the chair in the mud hole. That was kind of cool.
Definitely.
The one thing I'm gonna say is, in this episode, and we've always talked about marketing and merchandise on the Country Rap Report. In this episode, we seen Carhartt in 2 videos. We seen Guess in 1 video, and we seen Bass Pro Sports in the video. I really need to see artists merchandising themselves. Now, I give Brodnax credit, because even though he had on the waiters from, I guess, Bass Pro Shop, he did have his logo on the opposite side. Yeah. But in these 4 videos, I didn't see any of these artists take advantage of merchandising themselves, making us as fans want to go buy that pen, go buy that t-shirt, go buy that cap. So I will always preach, hey man, Carhartt has millions and millions and millions and millions of customers.
Right.
Yes has been around for years. As artists, as entrepreneurs, let's get more involved in trying to brand ourselves if possible. And I know it's not always possible, but if possible. Because as a viewer, I might see a hat you got on and wonder how I can get that hat.
Right.
So would you rather me go buy the hat that you got on from Carhartt, or would you rather me come to your website and buy the hat with your name? And look, I'm a victim of that also, because I wear stuff that has other names on it, but also if given the opportunity and the platform, do your best to brand yourself. Do your best. All right, ladies and boys, girls, please check out the video. Link is in the description, and go follow Mr. Brodnax on IG at Brodnax_music, and that's BRODNAX_MUSIC. Now, Cason, before we get off this screen, on Spotify there is a country rap report playlist.
Yes.
In your opinion, should these 4 songs be added to the country rap report playlist?
Absolutely.
All 4.
All 4. All
right,
4.
So ladies and
boys, brand new.
Go ahead.
These are new songs, brand new, fresh out the package. Absolutely.
All right, ladies and boys, I'm doing this in real time. I'm adding all 4 songs right now. So go to the country rap report playlist on Spotify. Download the playlist, save the playlist, and just make sure you check it out, because I'm putting them on right now. Brodnax, Josepe, Keith Cash, and JustTrae. All right, Cason, where can these good people find you?
I'm anywhere and everywhere at Cason Mac and Friends Happy Hour, coming at you live from Vanderbilt University. Absolutely honored to be here, just to be a part of this culture, part of this genre. At Cason Mac and Friends Happy Hour, anywhere you get your stuff, any social media platform, Spotify, etc. Find me there.
All right, and make sure. Matter of fact, let me put the banner up here. I should have done it earlier, and I did not. Boom, there it goes. Make sure you follow Country Rap Report at Country Rap Report on IG. Go to Spotify and check out that Country Rap Report playlist. Make sure you're part of the Country Rap Report group on Facebook, and on Instagram. Every day we upload 10 songs that you need to check out. So please follow the Country Rap Report on Instagram to get your daily dosage of country rap. And I'm gonna say this, because a lot of times I have people inbox me, and they say that guy's not a country rapper. I know. Y'all stop thinking I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm doing. A lot of times I hear artists that I know would benefit from the fan base of country rap. And I feel like the fan base will benefit by getting to know the artist. So sometimes, go ahead.
Okay, on that subject, I want you to continue, but I have a small list of artists that are not country rappers who I think have influenced country rappers. After you're done.
No, go ahead and give your list.
Okay. First, these are big guys, okay? I want you to check out Clever. Who is Clever? He has a song with Jam Wayne. 2, I want you to check out No Cap, The Back End Child. That's No Cap, The Back End Child. 3, it's a short list. I want you to check out Denzel Curry. These are 3 artists I followed who have a outstanding presence, I believe, that parallels country rap. Clever is 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the genre. No Cap and Denzel Curry are not at all, but they're Southern and they have the same flavor and same narrative that a lot of these country rappers present. So I want you to check those guys out. Mix up your routine a little bit, all the country rap fans.
All right. All right. Cason, that's all I have. Again, all the links to the 4 videos that we talked about are in the description. Make sure y'all sub up. Make sure y'all tell them, hey, I heard Vic and Cason talking about your video on the Country Rap Report. And make sure whenever you see Country Rap Report, you know it's official and you sub up and follow. You got anything for him, Cason?
Hey, all the Country Rap Report. We're here to stay, baby.
All
We're
right,
the Country Rap NWO. I say me and Vic are the Country Rap NWO.
All right, y'all. Till next time, man. We always appreciate our first and last time viewers. If it's your first time checking out the channel, we salute you. If you're last time checking out the channel, we salute you. No matter what, from myself and Cason, you're saluted. Till next episode. Peace.